They held a primary. People, they had ballots. They filled out circles. They went to the voting booths.
Republican talking heads are losing their damn minds over the fact that Joe Biden has withdrawn and endorsed Kamala Harris. So I have a few fun clips to share with you, and I'll get to my favorite near the end of this video with Sean Hannity. Wait for that. He's got nothing. It's fun to watch. But first, Stephen Miller, who was on with Laura Ingraham, and is really, as I said, just losing his mind.
They held a primary. People, they had ballots. They filled out circles. They went to the voting booths. They spent money on advertisements. And as President Trump said, the Republican Party spent tens of millions of dollars running against Joe Biden. Now they just woke up one morning and said, never mind, we're canceling the entire primary. We're getting rid of our candidate, and we're pretending the election has never even happened, and we're going to let donors handpick a new nominee. They're publicly admitting that they are an oligarchy. They are not running a democracy. They are not running a representative republic. This is an oligarchy controlled by business interests. And the Democratic Convention is the private corporation that represents those business interests. This is as full frontal an attack on American democracy as we've ever seen in the history of America's major political parties.
I really hope they go with that line. I really do, because it will just continue the conversation that they were the ones that tried to steal an election. Trump still to this day is denying that he lost an election. And you're going to try and claim that this is an attack on democracy? There wasn't even a proper primary. They canceled some of the primary states. This was an incumbent president. Insane to try and argue this, but please continue making this argument, as it'll just remind everybody that your candidate tried to steal an election. And on the point about, this is the party of oligarchs, are you out of your mind? J.D. Vance, the VP pick for Trump, was picked because of his connection to big money. This is from The Guardian. Tech broligarchs are lining up to court Trump, and Vance is one more link in the chain. Peter Thiel has been close buddies with Vance forever. This is exactly why Vance is in the position that he is in, despite the fact that he was talking shit about Trump in 2016, because he thought at the time that was the way for him to make it big. But J.D. Vance, chasing power, realized after Trump won, hey, I could just go with this party and lie my way to the top, and that's exactly what he did. Like, this, look at this. Peter Thiel and Trump right here. Are you kidding me? Like, not to mention, just last week, Elon Musk said he is committing around $45 million a month. One guy committing $45 million a month to a pro-Trump super PAC. The party of oligarchs? Right here. Unbelievable. Insanity. Let me get now to Kellyanne Conway, who is, this argument is rich.
She had disastrous staff turnover as vice president. I check it on the daily. Her public schedule, gentlemen, rarely has anything on it, or one or two things on it. She does not speak well. She does not work hard.
All right, so Kellyanne, let me ask you.
And she should not be the standard bearer for the party. Yes, sir.
The projection here is absolutely incredible. Doesn't work hard. Donald Trump spent almost an entire year playing golf during his presidency. 307 days of his presidency was spent playing golf. What? You're going to complain about somebody else's work ethic? Not to mention here, this is Kellyanne Conway's ex-husband, George Conway. Not everyone can express themselves as eloquently and with such exquisite turns of phrase as Donald Trump. That's, of course, to her argument that she doesn't speak well. Like, why are you making arguments that are just reminding people about how terrible Donald Trump is? Unbelievable. And in terms of the staff turnover, are you kidding me? Again, it's projection after projection after projection. Trump, overall, between Reagan, Bush, Clinton, Bush again, Obama, Trump, the highest year-over-year turnover. And then, of course, when it comes to the cabinet, not even close. Clearly the most turnover. You're going to complain about somebody else's staff turnover? What? Insane. Let me get to the Sean Hannity clip now, because this one is just, you got to laugh at how ridiculous this is, because it is about laughing.
Here's just one reason that voters seem to detest Kamala Harris. You decide.
Okay, so.
You are everyone be right? We are special. You know,
And is that a socialist or progressive perspective?
No. I thought we were supposed to conserve things. I couldn't reconcile it. Now I can.
Yes, you're giggling, Vice President.
This is primetime Fox News. Sean Hannity is supposed to be making some strong arguments against Kamala Harris because that is his job as the Fox News guy in prime time. Her laughing? This is your central point? That Kamala Harris likes to laugh, is a person, shows human emotion. Unfreaking believable how insane this is. And to bolster this point, you likely already saw this, but this is Donald Trump's nickname for Kamala Harris.
From the moment we take back the White House from crooked Joe Biden and Kamala, I call her Laughing Kamala. You ever watch her laugh? She's crazy. You know, you can tell a lot by a laugh. No, she's crazy. She's nuts. She's not as crazy as Nancy Pelosi, crazy Nancy.
I call her Laughing Kamala. She laughs too much, folks. She is too happy as a person. Are you out of your fucking minds? Oh my God, this is going to be a fun campaign. This is going to be hilarious. Here's another one. This incredibly popular policy, single-payer healthcare, she once supported it.
As a senator, she co-sponsored a bill with Bernie Sanders that would force Americans into socialized single-payer health care, that kind of system.
So Kamala Harris co-sponsored a bill with the most popular politician in the country, Bernie Sanders. This is 2017. Still the most popular sitting politician in the country. She co-sponsored a bill with this incredibly popular guy for an incredibly popular policy. This is your big argument against her? Please continue. Continue making these arguments. It'll work out well. Insane. These people are crazy. Let me get to the last clip here. This is from RNC Research. These guys are in the weeds. They're digging deep for all the terrible clips about Kamala Harris. This is the one they pulled out. Watch this, and I'll explain the context.
Good afternoon. I want to welcome these leaders for coming in to have this very important discussion about some of the most pressing issues of our time. I am Kamala Harris. My pronouns are she and her. I am a woman sitting at the table wearing a blue suit.
This is what they have on her. So even without the context that I'm going to give you in a second here, who cares? It's a clip where Kamala Harris is talking with people and describing what she's wearing. In context, it's even more disgusting that they're trying to use it to attack her. So, as was corrected on Twitter, this is a recording of a meeting with disability advocates, which included blind and low vision members. They have nothing. This is what they got? Clips of her laughing? Clips of her meeting with blind and low vision members and describing what she's wearing? This is what they have. Her supporting an incredibly popular policy with the most popular politician in the country. This is what they have. It is incredible. This campaign is going to be so much more enjoyable than a Biden campaign would have been. We're 18 hours into it. She isn't even the official candidate yet. There's supposed to be a process in place with the convention to officially nominate her, but she has all the big endorsements. She likely is going to be the nominee. This is going to be amazing.